Hello, I'm Coreypsich. You can call me Corey or Nemi, whichever one works for me. What I'm going to be doing is an LP or a Let's Play of Diablo 2. This is my very first Let's Play, so go easy on me with the comments if I mess up or whatever. Give me tips from, if you want. That's great too. I've had quite a few problems with trying to get this set up. First off, it didn't begin me with my my beginner's item, and then it didn't include the expansion for some reason. This game's been giving me a little bit of trouble, but hopefully things are sorted out. Those of you who are familiar with the Diablo scene knows what all this is about, but I'll explain a little bit about those who don't. Here's your health bar. Here's your magic or mana. Here's your belt. You can quickly use potions from there, like health, rejuvenation, or mana. I'll get more into that later as it's more important. Here's your attributes. Everyone who is familiar with RPGs is familiar with this. And in your skill trees, as you level up, you'll be able to learn more of these skills. I'll explain those as I level up. Let's begin playing. Let's begin with Akara. She's the high priestess. She pretty much gives you all the quests in your beginning quest here. She's the lady that you can buy your items from, such as potions, scrolls, the tomes. I'll be getting those later as I get more money. As you can see, I am pretty much broke. That's pretty much how every game starts off. This is also Charcy. She repairs, and then over here is Geed, which is your magical item trade, but he's much more expensive than everybody else. Here's the map. I don't know if you can see through that very well or not, but let's begin. As you all know, the Necromancer raises the dead and uses curses. Those who are familiar with Diablo 2 knows who he is. This guy's pretty focused on his mana, and he's a setback guy. He stands back and lets his minions do his work, or he lets his curses do his work, whatever. This is your basic demon. They're called Fallen. They're easy to kill. Not a threat at all. If you get killed by one of them, I'd be concerned. This is the skeleton. He's pretty basic. The skeletons is if your skeleton focused on this game, he's pretty much important, I'm pretty sure. I'd hope you'd be using him if you were skeleton necromancer. The game story is the main focus is some guy named Diablo, whom is the Lord of Terror. Sounds pretty cheesy right now. You pretty much have to go through 4 acts, and you have to kill all the bosses, or that's known as the lesser evils. I'll explain those as we encounter them. As you can see, my experience here is going up. I'll be leveling up pretty soon. I'll be explaining these skills to you, at least once I get to a safe spot from these guys. Here's another basic enemy, the Rat. He's not much of a threat either. He just shoots his quills. He's pretty much the basic. And it seems my skeleton was killed. Okay, so here's my quest log. I've got to go find the Den of Evil, which is a very basic quest. If you die on that, I'd be very concerned. Don't bother picking this up. I'm gonna increase my stats here, and then here's my skills. I'll show you some of my favorite. I don't really focus on summoning. I love the curses. Eventually, you'll be getting to Confuse, which is the ultimate curse, in my opinion. You can confuse the enemies, and they'll all attack each other, except for the bosses, which is a bummer, but still. amplified damage, I'll be learning that. That's pretty useful. It increases the damage done by anyone from the target. I'll be showing you that. For the raised skeleton, you need a corpse that you can use. There are other various corpses that you can summon skeletons from. You're pretty much not limited to anyone for that. The other skeleton you can raise is the Skeletal Mage, which is a sorceress version of undead, and then golems, which are well, golems, they're like puppets. The golems are pretty useful. You don't need corpses, but they cost quite a bit of mana to conjure. Right now I'm trying to get some level up so I can get skills before I enter the Den of Evil. These are your zombies. Oh yes, here's your item page, your skills, or no, not your skills, but your item page, helmet, all that. I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with this. There's pretty much nothing I can explain there. Some other abilities that the Necromancer has is Weaken, which is the target of the group takes or gives less damage. It's useful, but you need it in higher levels. But I don't really recommend putting much points into that unless if you're using it to get something like Decrepicy or something. But I don't focus on those either. Okay, here's the Den of Evil. We'll begin this. Here's this guy. This guy's the Fallen Shaman. He's this guy raises the fallen, the small little red demons here. He can get annoying if they get in groups. So you want to focus on killing him first normally. This is pretty much your basics. What else can I explain? The items, there's various levels of potions. The minor healing potion, which heals this. It doesn't heal very much. I think it's either 25, yeah, it's 25 HP that it recovers. That's not very much. And then there's, I'll show you the rest of them as we continue on. This above here means he's been amplified damage, which means he'll take twice as much damage than normal, which is quite useful, especially in the beginning of the game. As you can see here, my mana is depleted, but that goes up with time. The health doesn't. Basically what you have to do with the Den of Evil is kill everybody in the den. That's pretty much simple. Everybody can understand that. It's very easy. It lets you get used to the game and the mechanics. Looks like I'm on the 8-minute mark. Let's see here. Why the Necromancer? I love the Necromancer because he's kind of a hang-back guy. He doesn't really need to do much. Well, later in the game. At the beginning, you've got to be pretty much doing everything. He's got curses, which allows me to stay back without getting too much damage. With the bosses, that's a little bit harder to do. He's weak. I can admit that, but I'm fine with that. Not sure what else I can explain about the Necromancer, but I think I'll kill this guy off, and then I'll call it good. Okay, so next time I will be continuing the Den of Evil. This is Coreypsich, and I will be signing off now. Thank you.